Welcome to the channel. My name's Anthony, and today we have another Chainlink update video for you. It's been roughly 2 weeks since my last one, so those of you who watch regularly know we're definitely overdue to talk about the technicals. I'm going to give you my bullish and my bearish price targets. Also, we're going to talk about the state of the cryptocurrency markets in this video and go over an article talking about the smart contract use cases enabled by Chainlink. This is an amazing article with a whole bunch of information that we're just going to go over towards the end of this video. And if you don't know, Crypto Ride is the YouTube channel that helps you safely navigate the ups and the downs of the cryptocurrency asset class. So if you are serious about incorporating cryptocurrency into your overall wealth building strategy, this is the channel for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're a Chainlink investor, I'm gonna ask you to take a second out of your day and just smash that like button for me. It will help this video rank, but let's get right into it. So let's take a look, first of all, at the overall cryptocurrency market, because we need, at this particular moment in time, we need to talk about what's happening in the space. At the moment, we are at $584 billion. That is our overall cryptocurrency market cap. You'll also notice here the Bitcoin dominance is down a little bit to just under 61%. Now, as we look at some of the top coins here, you can see Bitcoin itself is trading above $19,000 right now. It has yet to break its all-time high, roughly at around 19,600, depending on what chart you're looking at. It remains to be seen whether or not we will break that, but it is definitely notable that Bitcoin is near all-time highs if for some reason you don't know that already. Now, as we take a look at some of the other altcoins, and we see that the dominance, like I mentioned, has left Bitcoin, we can see some of the altcoins are starting to post massive gains. XRP up 122%. 53% for Cardano. That's over the course of the last 7 days. 150% increase for Stellar Lumens for XLM. Right, so and as you continue to go down, you'll see a little bit more of that as far as altcoins seeing major gains now against Bitcoin, which is only up 8.5% over the last 7 days, which of course is still a really nice thing. But I think my main message here that I want you guys to understand is that this market is overextended, it is overbought, Bitcoin itself is overbought, and I believe some of the altcoins are getting into that territory as well. So I want to show you one thing, and then we'll talk about the price of Chainlink. But if we take a look at Bitcoin, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks of positive price action. Now, the last time this has happened was April of 2017. So what that's telling us right now is that this candle right here has a higher probability of turning red as opposed to staying green, which means we could drop below 18,300 for Bitcoin, and I believe the whole market could be looking at a pullback within the next 1 to 2 weeks. I think it could happen within the next 5 days. So I really wanted to bring that to your attention, and if you're wondering why I'm talking about Bitcoin in a Chainlink video, it's because Bitcoin is, of course, the #1 cryptocurrency in the world, and its movements reflect the rest of the market. But if you look at Chainlink, it's only up 14.7% over the last 7 days. And Chainlink, in the midst of all this craziness and bullish price action, Chainlink, one thing I want you to know is that Chainlink has been behaving kind of as normal. It's been up, but it has not seen exponential gains. So the good news about that is if the crypto market tanks, I don't think Chainlink is going to dump incredibly hard because it's not overextended in the same way or to the same extreme as a lot of these other coins. At the time of this recording, Chainlink is trading at $15.17. So let's take a look at the technicals. And as you know, we've been watching on this channel this ascending parallel channel, and this dates back to September 14th. So we have been in this channel for multiple months. You can see it is still intact, believe it or not. So the trend is your friend. These patterns are your friend if you are looking to trade. And these are, again, weekly candles. So that is intact. And one of the main things I want to talk to you about in this video before we get into our bearish and bullish price targets is how this has been reacting to the Fibonacci retracement levels. So you can see here, I took this, the top of this was the swing high, which was actually the all-time high at $20. We pulled it down to the swing low here on September 23rd of $7.36. And then you can see these retracement levels, which are psychological levels that play out in nature. And if you don't know, these are levels that play out in trading very often. So let me just hide some of these moving averages here. Now, the other thing I want to point out is we're seeing a confluence between this ascending parallel channel and these Fibonacci retracement levels. So you can see here the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level here. You can see we broke above it, rose to the top of the channel, fell down, tested, going below, and then came back up. Now, we came to the bottom of the channel. We also came below the 0.236. Then we came back up. We blasted above the next Fibonacci level to the top of the channel. Then we came down. Came down a little bit below this ascending channel, but really, we came down to the 236 Fib line. And now we've just had 2 weeks, really, of upwards momentum where we blasted right through the 0.5, which is the halfway point between the swing high and the swing low on the Fib levels, and a very significant level. And we came to the 0.618, which is another very significant Fibonacci level. So the fact that we've been moving up for 2 weeks, we're at the top of our channel, and we haven't retraced or had a retest of the 0.5 Fib would lead me to believe that we are going to be bearish in the short term. Now, if Bitcoin hits all-time highs, all bets are off. But let's assume that Bitcoin pauses here and starts consolidating and talk about what that would mean for Chainlink. So let's talk about our downside, our bearish price targets. If Chainlink were to come down, the obvious level, which would be right around the median of the channel, would be right here, which would be $13.72. That would be the first place I would look for this to find support and definitely come back down to. Now, that is still above this yellow line here, which is our 21-day moving average, and also above our 50. If we fall lower, I think it'd be very possible to fall down to the 21-day moving average. If we fell to the bottom of the channel, that would be $12.64. And if we fell lower than that, we could see a retest of the 0.382 Fibonacci level, which would be as low as $12. That would be anything around $12.50 or $12.25 if you're looking to add to your Chainlink position, or if you're looking to buy and you haven't invested yet, that would be a price that I would be potentially looking at buying myself, and one that might be profitable long term. Of course, nothing I say is financial advice. These are based on technicals. The other thing that's worth mentioning here is that we are experiencing a little bit of bearish divergence just on a short-term time frame on the daily, just in the last couple days. On the RSI, we are overbought right around 70, so that would support Chainlink going down in the short term as well. But if Bitcoin can reach all-time highs and go further from here, if the crypto market could continue to remain bullish, I want to talk about where we could be going to the upside to cover all my bases and for all you guys who might be in long positions right now. So the first area of resistance is $16.48. You can see this was a weekly close and open over here back in August. So those levels may come back again and prove to be resistance levels. Now, if the price goes past that, the next critical level of resistance is $17.78, and you can see that was a weekly high back in August. And guys, if the price passes that, we are on our way to all-time highs in all likelihood. But we'll talk about that in a separate video when the time comes. Next, I want to talk about an article that I found. Now, this was shared out, and I stumbled on this on Twitter today, so I will go ahead and retweet that if you want to look at it on your own. If you're not following me on Twitter yet, my handle is @CRAnthony3, and I would love to connect with you. And if you are a Chainlink newbie, it really breaks down the fundamentals of what the decentralized oracles do. But I found something that was news to me that I wanted to share with everyone here, because if you're watching this channel, you're likely not a first-time Chainlink investor. So just check this out. Chainlink is the most widely used decentralized oracle network, currently securing billions in USD value for live applications across numerous blockchains and use cases. Now, hopefully you knew that already, right? But Chainlink, this was news to me, believe it or not. So Chainlink is not a single Oracle network, but an ecosystem consisting of numerous decentralized Oracle networks running in parallel. Each Oracle network can provide a multitude of Oracle services without cross-dependencies on other Oracle networks, some of which include. So this is a network of oracles, each with different functionalities. So let's just take a look at these. Pre-built decentralized price feeds that can be quickly integrated into any DeFi application to obtain asset prices with full market coverage. So and it's not just decentralized, it's any exchange that wants to. So any exchange that exists can use Chainlink's oracles to get trusted data on prices. A verifiable random function, here's another one, to access a provability, fair and secure random number generator directly on chain. So if there's any need for a random number generator, it can do that. Modular external adapters to connect any off-chain resource like premium data providers, web APIs, IoT sensors or Internet of Things sensors, bank payments, enterprise backends, other blockchains, and more. So do not underestimate the value of this one. This is an extremely valuable oracle, which has almost infinite applications in the legacy world, not just in the decentralized blockchain world, but in the legacy systems. Also, let me know in the comments section, what do you think the Chainlink price is going to do this week? Also, what do you think of the state of the cryptocurrency market and the fact that we have been going up for 8 weeks almost straight? Do you believe a pullback is coming, or do you believe we're going straight to the moon? On that note, never invest more than you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency, and enjoy the ride.